It is October 30th, 2017. This is the Watchman News, and I'm Mike Callahan. This is take 3 of this. Hopefully I don't have a northeastern accent suddenly appear in my voice this time. So all weekend long, you should have heard it. It was hilarious. All weekend long, we've been talking about, and when I say we, I mean alternative media, alternative news. I haven't been putting on any reports, but Jen and myself have been talking about it, and I've seen alternative media really come out about the connections between Uranium 1 and Hillary and Russia and all those involved with Hillary. And I think a lot of us were kind of led to believe that these charges that were to be filed was actually going to be somewhere in that direction. Because, I mean, come on. You don't get more of a smoking gun than what has been laid out, okay? And so it just amazes me. It makes me absolutely speechless just how brazen these politicians are and the corruption. Okay, so instead of actually going after something that is truthfully real, something that holds weight, that holds water, that's actually affecting Americans' lives, instead, they're still continuing the witch hunt of Donald Trump. Now, I'm not a Donald Trump fan. You should all know that by now. I'm not a fan of his. But it really does tweak my interest when they try to shove something so big under the rug, when they try to mislead the public into thinking something totally opposite, and when they actually get people to plead guilty, that is huge. So I'm going to take you over to our Twitter, and I'm not going to go into any real length about any one particular story. I'm just going to kind of go up through the list and show you what I've seen unfold as of this morning. I'm sure a lot of you already know this stuff, but I'm just going to run through it real quick and give you my thoughts. Let's see here. Nope, we're on Spain. Trump ex-campaign manager Manafort asked to surrender in Russia probe. I said it right that time. Earlier I was saying surrender, like I was like from the Northeast. It wasn't on purpose either, but it just happens. It's morning. Cut me some slack. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting story too, that I tweeted out earlier. Let's see. Manafort and Gates charged with conspiracy against the U.S. An ex-Trump campaign advisor pleads guilty over false claims to FBI in Russia probe. Is that insane or what? Because you, like I said a while ago, you don't get any more of a smoking gun when it comes to the Uranium 1 and Hillary connection, and I know a lot of alternative media had been talking about it. I even watched a video from Judge Janine. Gosh, I very rarely do that because I can't stand those people. But I even watched a video from her, and she did a really, really good job of putting together all of the Uranium 1 and its ties to Russia and Russia's ties to Iran, and how the Obama administration had actually made this country much less safe. Much less safe. Now, I'm not saying fear Iran. I don't fear Iran. I don't think you should fear Iran. Iran isn't attacking anybody. Iran just wants to protect themselves. So this ain't a witch hunt after Iran either. We like to report on truth here. And truth of the matter is, North Korea hadn't attacked anybody in God knows how long. Iran hadn't attacked anybody in God knows how long. Syria hadn't attacked anybody in God knows how long. But yet the United States thinks they have to go in and take over and run these countries. And the truth of the matter is, it's because they're not a part of the big banking, the global banking cabal. That's the truth of it. When you break it all down, that is the truth of it. If you go and you look at all the different countries that we have taken over in the last 20 years, and you look when they became a member of the global banking system, you will see an amazingly accurate trend. Amazingly accurate trend. And at the same time, the IMF moves in, loans them money to help them, quote unquote, help them rebuild, and says, hey, we loaned you money, we need collateral. So what do? They take their natural resources as collateral. And then the loans that they make are made in a manner with such a high interest that there's no way it can be paid back. There's absolutely no way it can be paid back. And then they are financially on their knees because they're letting an international group control their currency. See how that works? And in reality, we don't need currency, right? If I produce a product and you produce a product and we both need each other's products, why can't we barter? Why can't we barter? Why can't we make that deal among ourselves and not need any type of government or banking or any type of involvement from any third party? Why can't you and I just barter? See, that's a big myth. They have us convinced that we have to have money, and because they have us convinced with that, they control us. So, but that's getting a little bit off topic here. It's really amazing, though. It's really amazing just how much they will twist and contort and ignore the facts just to be able to maintain their agenda. You know, I don't know what the future holds. I'm looking back. JSnip4 did some pretty good videos on John Teeter. And, you know, I can't say I'm totally in belief with just John Teeter and all of his reports and stuff like that. But I do think about it. I do keep it in the back of my mind because it's possible. I'm not egotistical or pride to a point that I can say, oh, no, that's just wrong. And, you know, there's no way that could happen. No, I don't know everything. None of us do. So who knows? Maybe John Teeter was speaking from some substance. I don't know. But I'm looking at the current situation that we're in. I'm looking at how much proof we have of that Hillary and Uranium-1 connection. And I'm sitting here watching them sweep it under the rug and continue to go after Trump. Now, you know, I've been hearing ever since he took office, impeach, impeach, impeach. Are we looking at that? Are we looking at the early stages of impeachment? And then what? Are they going to say, oh, well, since Hillary was the one that ran against him, we need to just go ahead and put her in office? Keep a close eye on this, folks. Keep a very, very close eye on this. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Keep your thoughts open to new ideas. And most importantly, keep your intuition heightened. Something's up.